Hi, this video aims to help you understand how to present your Cool Controller design ideas in different views, both 3D and 2D. We'll also give you some design considerations to help you get started with your ideating. Let's begin by looking at a box in 3D. This view of the box shows me the two sides and the top all at once. It's a 3D view. An isometric drawing is where the edges slope upwards the same on both the left and the right, as shown with this 3D isometric template. This edge that goes up and downwards we'll call a vertical line on our drawing. This template's called a splat, and I'm using it to generate the three isometric lines or isometric angles. All of the other lines that I'm sketching to complete this cube are copies of these isometric lines. Now let's look at 2D drawings when we're drawing plans. Each view is looking directly onto one face. Here's my front view. But to see what the object looks like from the side, I'm going to draw another view. So project some lines across and then sketch a box big enough to draw my object in. I'm going to connect the diagonals to draw a triangle, and that's the shape of my object looking from the side. From the front, the view hasn't changed. As well as these three lines to get us started, we're going to use the splat to draw the sides in as well. Notice the little cutouts or blips. There's two of them. So start off by putting your splat on your starting point, and then from the little blip, trace downwards and around. Do the same thing on the other side, down and around. Don't forget about that vertical line. Step 2, we find the end of that line and then match it to the point of the splat. And then there's two more lines to draw. Almost there. In the last step, rotate the splat upside down and then match the corner to the corner in your drawing. And then the two far edges complete your cube. Well done. Let's try drawing the triangle of the side view onto our 3D cube. That's the face that we'll be drawing it in. We'll call this the side. And remember, we joined the two diagonals? We do exactly the same thing here. So draw a line through there, and let's firm those in a little bit. Boom, it's that easy. And then on the far edge, we do the same thing again. So that's how easy it is to get started drawing objects in 3D. Let me shade that a little, add some shadow to make it look like it's sitting on the page. Can you see the 3D object? Let's try to find this front view on our 3D drawing. We'd be looking in that direction, so I'll label that one the front. Engineers use a standard way to lay these drawings out. Here's the key. Draw the front view first, and then project across to draw your side, make sure it's lined up, come back to the front, and then go upwards for the top. Looking from the top, we're going to see two lines, 1, 2. So let's mark those in on our plans. And the lines that join those together will be what we see here and here. Here I'm drawing some little rubber feet underneath. So my question is, which views will we see those rubber feet in? Let's look from the front. Yep, we'd see two like that. Any other views? From the side, we're going to see the same thing. And in the top view, looking down, I can't see any feet. These squiggly lines mean that I'm just about to erase them. Imagine this surface is a display that's giving feedback on the freshness of the air and the thermal comfort in the classroom. On the front view, we'd see that display, so let's mark that in. But what would we see in the top view? Remember, that surface is actually sloping downwards. I can also see the display in the top view. Add measurements or dimensions to your plans by sketching leader lines, light thin lines, and then arrows in between. Write the numbers on top of the arrows, or for a vertical one, right there. If it's too thin to write in between, then put your arrows on the outside of the leader lines, like that. Your designs need to have some sense of scale. In other words, how big or small they are. You could draw a hand holding it. In this case, I'm drawing a window that's open. On this sunny day, the air quality outside is perfect. We've got the window open, gentle breeze coming through. Are you at a school that experiences dust storms? Think about how your controller will communicate to the users that it's probably time to close the windows. Now the rain's coming in, it's obviously time to close the window, but the classroom's empty. The controller certainly doesn't look happy with this situation. Will your solution provide an answer to this problem?